till I seen her feeling with the record. She was peeking out the cover. She said, Gigi, wait, you grew up down the street, mom.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There it is, partner. Tough to resist starting the game with a deep shot. I know you know that. It is aggressive, but also very high risk, high reward.
It is, Kate, and you know as an offensive player, especially as a quarterback, you go to bed that night, these plays are scripted. You're going to come out, you're going to take a shot. There you got to show a little restraint. If it's not there and that defense has the awareness they just did, boy, you got to be real careful to not give them an opportunity to do what they just did and make a huge play defensively.
Throwing off the play fake here. Bails out of the pocket quick. On target to Musgrave. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Raiders parlay the interception into points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff now. Stafford. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Pass complete, Tutu Atwell. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's going to push one deep down. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Raiders' 8-yard line.
Now Stafford again. Cut near the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Motioning him from the slot right. It's an air raid touchdown! Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Trey Tucker to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Storms are mine, but you know she living major.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. Ritter setting up to throw. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Out of the gun, Madison. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Working quickly here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Into the hands of Romeo Doubs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Back now, pressure on its way. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing from the gun here. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing third and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyren Williams. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Connects with Johnson. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Williams now on 1st and 10. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. He gets this one to Nakua. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They are looking at 4th down, however. Stafford gonna go on 4th. He connects downfield on 4th. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
it down close. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Williams has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense up to the line fast. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Touchdown, LA! So the Rams keep the offense out there. They're deciding to try for 2. They send a man in motion. He's throwing for it! And they draw up just the right throw, and we're tied. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
And that is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he can't escape. They drop him to the turf. Got a flag down, though, from early indications. And this might be on the offense. Up the middle they go with Madison. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Ritter to throw. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Cardi down for the PAT. And this one thankfully knocks off the mark. He gets it to go. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Tucker now on the return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. We go with Madison here. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 8. Flushed out of the pocket. That's Mayer. He's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
From the gun, Laube. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's the snap on fourth. Flush down now to his left. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll come up 1st and 10. The give now to Madison. And he's brought down for a loss. It's not made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Raiders pushing for points. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this 1st down. Ritter looking to throw. He throws a bullet. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Rams will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
He'll get this to come. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Motioning him from the slot right. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Man in motion, headed right. Running it after the penalty. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They motion the tight end over. Stafford from the gun. He loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, we're what? Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. 3rd and goal. It's Stafford. Throw reeled in by Higbee. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
4th down. Here's Stafford. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Breaking through the 15 into the 2nd level. And he'll finally be corralled at the 26. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're going play action. On the move, headed right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Ritter. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And they make the tackle at the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Running right, it's Madison. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Madison again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. To the air, 3rd and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Stafford gets this to Johnson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Stafford now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And he can't make anything happen on that return. That stopped about as deep on their own side as you can be. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be Raider football. Ritter setting up to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
They'll run. This is Madison. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now Ritter. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 29. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete, and now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kane, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Rams will take possession. They've got 1st down from the 31. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Gets in ahead, has about 5 yards. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go with Williams on the counter. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Catch is made down the right sideline. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down around the 34. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 34-yard line.
Draw play. This is Williams. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They send a receiver in motion right. Escapes a defender. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's able to get this down to the 13. He gets 6 on that play, and it brings up an LA first down. Stafford. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Back to throw here, Stafford. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Joshua Carty after the Rams field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Tucker now on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So we're through 3 here. It's Raiders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. They're set up at the 35 now. They kick the running back in motion. Here's Ritter. He'll get it complete to Alexander Madison. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This is hauled in by Myers. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Getting out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Buys time, rolling right. Has a man, it's Madison. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 from the 41. Ritter to throw. He gets this one to Myers. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Throwing here, Ritter. And they pick him off again. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. There he goes, right sideline. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Raiders take over first and 10. They're on the 32-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. That's complete. Here's Madison. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Ritter looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Throwing now on first down. This is reeled in by Pittman. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10.
31. Raiders 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Throw reeled in by Higbee. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Give to Williams from the gun. Through the second level at the 40. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. It's a huge Huge pickup on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down, and they go right back to him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Ritter. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Back to throw, needing a first. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Straight ahead with Williams. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams nearing their first win of the season. Lining up to take a knee on second down. And he's going to take a knee.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So quickly, the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. The Rams are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Got a man, it's Mayer. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Ritter setting up to throw. Hits him on the out route.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he'll get it up to the 44. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Now Ritter. Escapes the pocket. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Gotta hurry this to the line. Here's 2nd and 2. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. To the ground with Madison. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.